What is up, everybody? A big welcome back to the Chug YouTube channel. Today we're going to be checking out the GOAT of guitar plugins, the Neural DSP SLO100 plugin. Let's talk about it. Alright, what's up everybody? A big old welcome back to the Chug YouTube channel. My name is DJ and today I wanted to share with you my favorite plugin ever, the GOAT as far as I'm concerned, the Neural DSP SLO100 plugin. Now, I got a question recently for one of my FAQ videos asking about my tone, which I use for pretty much every single one of my YouTube videos and how I achieve it, and that inspired me to create this video. So first things first, I'm going to share with you all my tone. I'll overlay some screenshots here so you can pause the video and grab the settings if you want to. I have no idea how to upload these to the cloud, so this will have to do for the time being. Now, normally I would start one of these videos with a demo, and because this isn't specifically about one guitar and I've recorded hundreds of demos now with this plugin, I'm going to run a couple of short clips from some various demos that we've done over the last year or so that I've been doing this YouTube thing, so you can get an idea of how this sounds in a full demo mix. Now I'm going to be using guitars that are in standard tuning, drop D, drop A, drop E tuning, all different tunings, all different pickups, all different kinds of guitars in this video today to show you how the Neural DSP SLO100 plugin kind of reacts to different tunings, different guitars and different setups. I will always detail on the screen when you're watching an isolated tone demo what the guitar and the pickup and the tuning is, so you know exactly what you're listening to. So with this plugin, you get a full suite right at your fingertips. Everything that you could possibly need to create some killer tones, whether you're going for like a full-on heavy drive, heavily saturated tones, you're going for some leads, you're going for some jangly cleans, whatever you're looking for, this thing has got you covered across all bases. Whatever tone you're trying to achieve with this amp and this plugin, you can achieve it. You get a full suite at your fingertips of tonal options. Not only do you get the amplifier itself, the SLO100 in a digital footprint, you also get a compressor, 2 overdrive pedals to push the amp, you get a 9-band EQ, chorus, delay, reverb, and we'll talk more about the delay and reverb later, believe me. But you get a full host of different options and tonal abilities with this suite. Also including a noise gate as well as 6 different microphones that you can move to your heart's content around the cab so you can mic it up however you want, as well as being able to load up your own custom IRs as well. Neural DSP have recently updated this plugin with the Neural DSP SLO100X, and it includes some extra little features, but today we're going to be checking out the OG one, the one that I'm still using today to create demos for this YouTube channel, and in fact the one that I'm going to be using to record all of the guitars for the HollowKin album that we're going to be releasing later this year. So I'm not actually, for the first time, going to be using any real amplifiers on any of our recordings. This year I'm going to be using all digital, which is going to surprise a lot of you, but I really love this plugin. Real quick, signal chain is going to be pretty straightforward today. We're going to be using whatever guitar I've got in my lap at the time, going into my Focusrite Scarlett Solo interface, into my laptop, which is a MacBook Pro, and in my MacBook Pro I have GarageBand loaded up with, of course, this SLO100 plugin loaded up. This isn't sponsored in any way. I bought this with my own money, and everything else in this video was, of course, purchased with my own money as well. So what is it exactly that I enjoy most about this particular plugin? Well, the SLO is an iconic, legendary amplifier. It's such an absolute weapon of an amp, and to be able to get the tones or close to the tones that you can get out of an SLO for a fraction of the price. The plugin costs about £100, the SLO100 costs thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds and weighs thousands of kilograms as well. But to be able to get those tones at home and experience a piece, a flavor of what that amp is all about, that's just awesome. I think that's amazing. What a time to be a guitarist it is these days compared to when I first started learning and you just had to deal with whatever amp was in stock at the local music shop. Whatever you're going for with this plugin, you'll be able to achieve it. Now, I mentioned at the start of this video that I'm going to be using standard, drop D, drop B, drop E, loads of different tunings in this video, and I think that attests to how well this responds to any tuning. And we go, like I said, right down into 8-string territory. We go right down to drop E with this thing, and it still slaps. It goes so hard. You get not only this super saturated, heavily driven rhythm or lead sound, whatever you're going for, but you also retain so much clarity, so much articulation in all of the notes that you're playing. Genuinely, I'm so impressed. And if you're anyone who's been on this channel before, you know I'm an analog baby through and through. But this is where my exception lies with plugins, and specifically with this Neural DSP plugin. So up until now, you've been hearing my own tones from the SLO100, and these are all my own tones I've created myself. Now, I have added a little bit of EQ in post just in GarageBand because I wanted to show you how I use the Neural DSP plugin. But next up, you are going to hear some of the presets. Now, the coolest thing with this plugin is to make it super accessible for even the most beginner and green guitarists out there. They've included some amazing presets from artists who are YouTubers, who are in bands, recording musicians, and they've included these presets made by these musicians, by these guitarists, so you can use those presets, and then you can tweak them to your heart's content and save them as your own. And that's exactly what I did to make my own tones. I think I started originally with the Andrew Boehner Genericore preset, and then I tweaked it and tweaked it and tweaked it a bit more until I found the tone that I most enjoy out of this plugin, which is what you've been hearing up until now. So is it just for drive? No, it is not. You can do such amazing clean work with this plugin, and I'm going to play you some sections in a second of some clean ambient tones that I've created. Again, these are just my own tones that I've made, but it just goes to show how versatile this plugin is. You're not going to need to have different plugins loaded up for different things. You can get some really clean, jangly Fender Twin kind of styles of cleans coming out of this thing, and when you throw on the reverb and you throw on the delay and you add a little bit of compression to bring it all up into a nice even mix, it just chimes, it just shimmers. It doesn't matter what tuning you're in, what style you're playing, the cleans on this thing are unbelievable, and I've used them so much in my recordings on here on YouTube. So who is this for? Well, I'm gonna say it's mainly for the metalheads out there, people like me who like to chug on a guitar, who like to use extended range instruments, potentially down tune to those lower registers, but really, it suits anybody. It does so much, this plugin, and honestly, if you're not sure where to start and you want to get involved in the world of digital plugins, you want to start using your computer or your laptop to get some tones rather than use a practice amp, or even as far as like I'm going to be doing this year and using this suite within a recording situation for an EP or album, I really don't think you can go far wrong by checking out this plugin first. Now, with all Neural DSP plugins, you get a 14-day free trial, so you can download the software, see if you enjoy it. If you don't, nothing lost, and if you do, then everything gained because you found something that resonates with you. It is an awesome, heavy, girthy, but jangling clean when you want it to be, amazing plugin with so much versatility within its tonal options. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about it, and I'm genuinely stoked to use this on our next album this year. It's gonna be awesome. that's going to do it for today's video, everybody. Do me a favor, get down in the comments section down below and let me know if you've used this plugin suite. Is it a mainstay in your kind of repertoire like it is for me? It's something I use almost daily when I play guitar. I don't even have a practice amp anymore because I just use this to practice through my laptop and out of my computer monitors. So let me know down below if that's the same for you. Equally, if you've tried any other plugins that you think I need to be checking out, then let me know. I'm always up for trying new things, always up for trying new plugins, new equipment and new gear, and a lot of these come with free trials, so I'd love to hear from you and hear your thoughts on what your favorite plugins are, and I'll be sure to check them out. Thank you so much again for joining me today, everybody. If you've enjoyed it, it'd be awesome if you would hit that subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment, and even hit that hype button to add some hype points. That would be sick. Thank you so much, everybody. Hopefully I'll catch up with you again in another video very soon. Take care till then. In a bit.